Hi everyone, this is Grayson with PERRLA, reporting in from my home office. We're here to talk to you this morning about something we're really excited about and that we've been working on this whole summer. It's a brand new PERRLA extension for Google Chrome. We're excited about this because it's going to allow you to use PERRLA at every step of the writing process, starting when you're looking for all those articles out on the web to include in your paper. The Google Chrome extension for PERRLA is going to allow you to access your entire reference library, no matter where you're at, from inside of Chrome. You're going to be able to create brand new references using the web page that you're currently viewing, and you can also create citations on the fly in case you're working on a discussion post in a class forum. Let's take a look at exactly how the Google Chrome extension works and how you can get started with it today. Installing the Google Chrome extension is really simple. The easiest way to get there is open up a new Google Chrome tab, and we're going to search for Chrome Extension Store. The very first link inside of there is going to be the Chrome Web Store, where you can see all of the web extensions available for Google Chrome. Here in the top left, we're just going to type in PERRLA, P-E-R-R-L-A, and press enter, and there it is. There's the PERRLA web extension ready for you. We're going to select that, and in the top right corner, we're going to click Add to Chrome. We need to make sure we click Add Extension, and we're done. PERRLA is going to be installed automatically to Google Chrome for you, and it's going to show up here in the top right inside of the Extensions button. Kind of looks like a little jigsaw piece. There's one thing we can do here, though, that's going to make this really simple. We're going to open up our extensions, and beside PERRLA, we're going to click the little thumbtack, and that's going to pin the PERRLA icon to our Google Chrome tab, so that it's always visible. That way, if we come over to an article, like this brand new article about the James Webb Telescope's awesome image of Jupiter and its moons, we can create a brand new PERRLA reference for it, and we have access to PERRLA right here inside of the Chrome Extensions tab. So, I want to create a reference for this article, so I'm going to take and I'm going to click the PERRLA icon right here in Extensions. Since this is the first time I'm opening it, I need to log in, but we'll only have to do this once. There we go. It's going to open up our PERRLA Chrome extension, and it's going to show us our entire reference library. So all the references that we've made over the years using PERRLA are going to be accessible right here. Right now, though, we want to create a brand new reference for this article. So just like we would do inside of PERRLA, we're going to click Create a New Reference. Now, I could take and I could copy this URL and paste it in here, but since we're using the Chrome extension, we can click this nifty little button, Use Current Page. And that's going to go ahead and automatically pull the URL from Chrome and look up the page that I'm on. As we can see, it's pulled it back as a web page, which is correct. And it's also filled in all the information that it was able to find on the page. So for instance, our author, Ayana Archie, boom, that was pulled in. Our page title, NASA's James Webb Telescope has taken new images. That's it right there. We just need to tweak this capitalization just a little bit because we're making sure that it is all those proper nouns are capitalized correctly. Perfect. All right, the website name, npr.org, our publication date, format, there's nothing here because it's just a normal web page, and then the web address. Since this article is not going to change, we can leave retrieval date blank, and we can see we've got our perfectly formatted reference right down here ready to go. So I'm just going to click Next. Here I can confirm my reference and add some optional content, but we're just going to skip that. I'm going to click Create. That's it. We've made our brand new reference right here inside of the Chrome extension, and it's now part of our PERRLA reference library. To see that, let's actually look at PERRLA Online, and I'm going to go into my reference library right here. And we can see that the very first article is that Archie article we just made on the other tab for the James Webb Telescope NPR page. Now, this same information is also going to be available inside of Microsoft Word. If we're using the PERRLA add-in for Microsoft Word, we can now add a reference from our library, and I can search for James Webb. And here I can see that the Archie article is also available right here inside of my PERRLA add-in, and I can add it to my paper. So this is just one way that the PERRLA Chrome extension is going to take and help you create new references while you're working, and then have them accessible inside of PERRLA Online and inside of PERRLA for Word. Now, what about if we're writing a paper itself? Well, let's actually go over here. I've got just a Google document with just a little bit of filler text that really doesn't mean very much that we need to take. And let's say this is our class forum where we're writing just a quick discussion post response to something else one of our classmates put. But our professor is going to make us take and add citations and references to that. But, they may not be actually very worried about all of the ins and outs of APA. They just want to make sure that the reference is formatted correctly. So I'm going to take here, and let's say we actually need to add a citation into this sentence right here. So I can use the Chrome PERRLA extension for this as well. I can open up my PERRLA extension, and then let's look for Bigfoot right here. And let's actually do this for this Henderson thing. So let's create a brand new citation right here. And this is actually going to come from page 45 right here. And so up here, I can see my live preview of my citation. Just like inside of PERRLA Online or PERRLA for Word, I can take and customize that citation. I'm going to click copy. So it's copied to my clipboard. And I'm going to come here into my paper and I'm going to paste. So edit, paste, and put that period. Now I have a perfect citation right there. Now let's take and let's add, we need to add some references here, right? So I've got to do a little bit of formatting here on my own, but let me come back here into the PERRLA Chrome extension. And this was Henderson, my experience with Bigfoot. I'm going to take it, I'm just going to copy this reference. It's going to copy that reference to my clipboard, and I can come in here and I can paste it directly into my paper. Now, obviously, this is not using PERRLA, so it's not setting things to Times New Roman. It's not going to be handling and updating your citations and references. That's where using PERRLA is still your best option. But if you have to write a paper or do something somewhere else, you have full access to your PERRLA library, reference library, wherever you're at. And it's going to copy those out as perfectly formatted references, making sure that it preserves all of the italicization, the capitalizing, all those parts that you've put in that PERRLA is handling correctly. They're going to show up right here and be available for you. And that's it. That's how you install the Google Chrome extension, and then how you use it to be able to access your entire PERRLA reference library, create brand new references as you're researching, and create citations on the fly that you can copy and paste into something like a discussion post. If at any point you've got questions about how you can use PERRLA or our Chrome extension, reach out to our customer support team. We're here every day until 10 p.m. and we really want to make sure that you're getting the best experience out of PERRLA and that you're writing APA and MLA papers super easily because they don't have to be that hard. It's what we're here for. We also have a help center at perrla.com/help where you can find articles at any point that cover all sorts of topics from how to write a paper to how to get started to using all sorts of some of the sort of minor weird stuff that APA and MLA does. If you also have any feedback about how we can make PERRLA better or how we can make our Google Chrome extension better, we would love to hear it as well. In fact, I know that I would. If you've got an idea on how we can make improvement, send it over to me at grayson@perrla.com. I always love to hear how we can continue to make students' lives easier and make our product even better. So, go out to the Chrome extension store and get started. Try out the PERRLA extension and see what you think about how easy it makes creating new references for you. Thanks so much for watching, and good writing.